guys be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these we I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
There's a buzz in the air here at the American Airlines Center. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Dallas Mavericks. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset that Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off that. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, yeah.
LA got the people saying.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And the starting group for the Spurs. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Butler. They get it back. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got the first points up on the board for Chicago. From deep, Green. Bulls have had a great rebounding team for a long time now. Last season was no different.
Yeah, so many categories to measure how well a team rebounds. The Bulls were in the top 3 in almost all of them.
Here's Leonard. Following the score by Taj Gibson, Parker passes to Duncan. To the inside. Green dishes to Aldridge. That's a 2 from Parker. Can't hit. So the Bulls will take it the other way. In transition, here come the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Green outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And they double up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Now here's Parker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Parker's got his first basket. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Rose goes in. The shot misses. Aldridge with some nice D. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Dunleavy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
There's Green with the 3. From deep. Green missing again.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Mirotic has checked in for the Bulls. Spurs also with the sub. West has checked in.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And again, Chicago, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Rose. Butler with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Green with the ball. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Doug McDermott comes in for Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Leonard. Martin's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker.
He thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
And the basket by Diaw. Bulls trail by 9. From deep three-point range, the Bulls keep it alive. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's West. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. West has got his second basket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Martin for 3. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Spurs lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Spurs leading by 11.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
They've got Portis. Each-one more is out there with Brooks. Then there's Noah. And it's Holiday in at the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jimmy Butler comes in for each one more. And it's Rose and for Brooks. Noah, the pass to Portis. Nice D from Aldridge. It's Ginobili outside. The Spurs rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now Leonard. Following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. And it's Dunleavy. For Justin Holiday.